He doesn't have the outfit that John Travolta wears when he's up in the plane. With the hat and everything.
But she went with a friend.
Okay.
And and there's a video, you know, of explaining down on the ground why you're doing what what brings you here to do this. You know, then up in the plane, and then jumping, getting ready to jump out of the plane, and the swirling noise of wind, and then a video camera on his helmet and one on his wrist, so we have two versions of that. And she landed. That's all I got to say about that. But that's not you don't. I don't know. What's the saying? Why would you jump out of a perfectly good airplane?
Well, the 90-year-old Bush did it recently, right?
That's true, but
and he looks like he just barely made it down this time.
But you see, that's when I would do it. If I was 90 and figured, what have I got to lose? And not when I'm 18. I wouldn't do it. And quite frankly, at 52.
Which we learned a couple of weeks ago on the birthday segment.
That's true. But I wouldn't do it. The segment far exceeded the length of time I initially thought. But
well, you never know with these things. That's a segment we had to spend time with.
Just reliving it's giving me a little palpitations.
Okay. The video is available on YouTube, right?
Oh, I don't know if it's on YouTube.
Oh, it's not on YouTube?
She gets the disc.
Oh, okay.
I watched it.
Tell her to put it on YouTube.
It was. I will say this. It was quite fascinating to watch the initial. Here's her face. Before we move on, quick. This is her face as she's falling out of the plane. She's like this, and then like this. Back and forth.
It's a good feeling and not so good. It's kind of like the Tower of Terror ride at Disney.
Yes.
It was kind of fun going down, but after I got out of there and my stomach was churning, I was dizzy. It was not worth the experience.
Right. But it was like she was, the free falling was exciting, and then maybe she had a lucid moment of, what am I doing? But this is fun. This feels great. What the hell am I doing? Meanwhile, I'm at home like this.
When did she text you? On the way down?
Oh, I was never told, Ed.
You were never told.
I was only told by her mother, who called me and said, I just got a text.
Oh, jeez.
I said, from Shannon. I said, yeah. Do you know what she's doing? I said, no. She goes, well, I believe right about now she's at 6,000 feet. And then, of course, I was screaming and yelling, what the hell is she doing? What are you talking about? Are you crazy? What did you say? Well, she just texted me and said she's at Saratoga skydiving, and she's probably right about now. She's midway to the ground. I said, well, just text me when she's walking on, firm land.
Terra firma.
Oh, so there you go. So then when I had to act like I didn't know. So then when I talked to her, I said, so, how was your day? It was fun. What'd you do? Oh, I think Mom told you. Oh, I think she did. Kids.
Kids. What's the matter with kids today?
Once you lose control of them, Ed, once they reach that legal age.
Yeah.
Especially when they don't care what you think. It's tough to rein them in. You just gotta let them go.
Let them go.
Let it go. Let it go. All right, let's move on.
Let's move on. We have to get one more film in before the game, because anything else that was scheduled is then postponed till the next show. Sex tape.
Oh, no.
Cameron Diaz.
I can't believe you're showing that.
Well, this is the Red Band trailer, which wasn't too visually bad, but I had to bleep out a few words. Rob Lowe is in here.
Surprising.
When Jay and Annie first got together, their romantic connection was intense. But 10 years and 2 kids later, the flame of their love needs a spark. To kick things up a notch, they decide, why not, to make a video of themselves trying out every position in the joy of sex in one marathon 3-hour session. It seems like a great idea, like skydiving, until they discover that their most private video is no longer private. With their reputations on the line, they know they're just one click away from being laid bare to the world.
Oh.
But as their race to reclaim their video leads to a night they'll never forget, they'll find that their video will expose even more than they bargained for. Rated R for strong sexual content, nudity, language, and some drug use.
I hear Cameron Diaz going topless in this one. Is that true?
I'm hoping it's that and not the bear
Jason Segel.
Jason Segel behind,
because he has shown his dangling participle in other films.
Not his organ.
Yes. Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Really?
Yeah, that was in there.
I never saw that.
Neither have I. But it was in there. I read that it was
well, we'll have
on
to
full display.
check with Mr. Skin.
But I think in this Red Band trailer, you missed a segment because her seat, she had a segment where you could see right through her shirt.
Oh, yes. I think that is even in the regular trailer.
No, you can't do that. You can't show that kind of stuff.
Is that being qualified as nudity now? A very sheer top we can see?
Could be.
I think you want to see what you want to see.
Well, then I don't want to see her.
You don't like Cameron?
I don't. She has a big fish face.
Oh.
She looks kind of good in this one, Dave. I don't know why this film is appealing to me for some reason. I don't know.
It says a lot about you.
It looks like it might be a little hard R over the top. You know, we're knocking dogs out here.
Right.
How do you perform CPR on a dog?
Jeez. Let's hope it's a good R-rated comedy.
Okay. Well, yeah, we would hope it would be a good comedy. You're showing drug use on this trailer, or is that pseudo-drugs?
This is some drug use, as was disclaimed earlier.
You can't be showing that. This is a family show.
Oh, God.
As parts of my family jump out of planes.
We do have the disclaimer. We just can't use the S or F words. We can use double entendre. We can use.
Can we?
We can use that. Hand gestures are sort of allowed.
I didn't know where you were going. I heard hand and G. I didn't know where that was going, but gestures. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Remember in the old days, co-hosts would get on top of the table and hump it.
Yes.
So we don't do that anymore. But
Which, surprisingly, the table didn't fall apart.
Yeah, I'm amazed.
All right. We got the game segment. What
Well,
do
we
do?
have.
Video, DVD,
we're going to do the deaths next time.
Okay.
We have birthdays, but it's very tight, Dave.
It is.
We can.
Is that a double entendre?
We got the DVDs this week.
All right, let's do those. Birthdays were just, an extra bonus.
We can do the birthdays next week. We didn't tell our co-host to
Rio 2.
please shut off all the phones.
I never saw this first one.
No, the first one nor the second one. In 3D, Blu-ray, or DVD.
Blu-ray, 3D, Blu-ray, DVD,
or
digital
HD.
Oh, dear.
I do notice as I go through the DVD releases, the number of pages is dwindling.
Is it?
Yeah. I'd hate to see DVDs disappear.
Under the Skin.
Now, speaking of topless, I do believe Scarlett is topless, and we'll have to confer with Mr. Skin.
Will we?
I believe there's backle and maybe even frontal nudity.
Backle and frontal from her?
I think so.
I thought that was just a Kate Winslet thing.
Oh, no. Scarlett is becoming a serious actress now, and that requires nudity.
I thought that was the opposite of serious actress. I thought serious actresses had clauses that said there will be no nudity unless it's a double.
Well, if it's required for the part, Dave.
Oh, that's because that's important, which pretty much every film requires that.
It's an important film we haven't heard of till now.
Ginger Snaps.
I never saw this. Did you, Dave?
I might have. It might have been on Epics.
They don't call it The Curse for nothing, Dave. These were female werewolves. Seems like a topic I would like to see, but I never saw this.
I don't know if I saw it. I may have seen it, half asleep at some point. It looks familiar.
Not seen on Netflix, Pie?
No.
Ginger Snaps. Daniel tries something new. Uh-oh.
I wonder if he's going to upload a video to the cloud.
Are we going for a new audience here this week?
This is the little tiger puppet that was on the Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. It's branching out into a new animated series, Dave.
Wow, I missed that. I
Tiger
remember
puppet.
being in Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
Daniel the tiger puppet, yeah.
Well, I
He
don't
was
remember.
a timid little puppet.
Probably timid no more. Timid no more.
Ooh,
that was
great
good.
movie.
It was good.
Scanners in a new edition.
Was that Andrew Stevens?
No, that's the Fury.
Oh, that's the Fury. Scanners.
Similar with heads exploding.
Right. I do remember this, though.
Let's see. I threw this one in here for Pie this week.
The Great American Bash, 2-disc set, the best of. Yeehaw.
Was this one edited for Netflix?
This should be good.
Did you remember this? Or this is the best of, so it's you haven't seen it, but you probably saw the things this was culled from. Right?
Well, I have the WWE Network, so you know.
We'll have to talk
No, I
about
really
that
do
next
too.
time.
Yeah.
All right, we have to get right over to the game, and we didn't explain. I hope Pi remembers from watching the show. And while Pi gets up to the game board, Dave will tell all the folks at home how this works.
Oh, well.
In an abbreviated form.
Send in 2 numbers. If they match, you win.
Okay, Pi's up, I think. And what we do, everybody's in here that wrote in for the beginning.
What kind of a shot was that?
Oh, there we go.
There you go. Oh, look at that.
Everybody that wrote in from the beginning of the year is in here, Dave.
That's right.
The producer wanted us to make sure.
And they stay. We have to show that this is legit, so.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Everything is legit here.
Uh-oh. There's 2.
Oh, get it. Good one, Dave.
I actually saw who that one was, and I didn't want that person in it.
Oh, no.
Michelle Crisafulli, 4 and 6.
Now I'm going to tell Michelle if you're spinning the wheel, we may continue that on the next show.
Right.
If we get a match.
Here we go, 4 and 6.
Oh.
Sorry, Michelle.
Not a match. Let's see where the matches were this week, Pi. The web series. Pull them down from the top for your ease.
Okay.
We didn't.
There you go.
It'd be nice if we explain. We never explain how the game works to the co-host.
Right.
Or,
We just assume they all know,
yeah.
as this show is so widely seen.
Right.
Anyway, where's our address?
Oh, the address is over here.
All right, if you want to enter this game, here's how it really goes. You send in 2 numbers, anywhere from 1 to 6. Send them by email, and send them to that email address, mediazone95@gmail.com. If we select you, like we select Michelle, we reveal the 2 numbers and they match, you win 2 free movie passes. Uh-oh, what's going on? Oh, look at that. If you write spin the wheel like Michelle did, we will spin the wheel and you have a chance to win 10. Look at that. There it is spinning. That's not the wheel, but that's kind of a lifelike simulation.
We will hopefully get a spin while Pi is here. I don't know if Pi has seen the wheel spun. It does happen on occasion.
It does.
So thanks, Pi. Boy, the show went by so fast tonight. And we'll get into more of you and what you're about on the next couple shows, Pi.
Thank you.
Okay. And don't do this at home. You told people don't drive and drink last time. Now you're telling people don't jump out of planes.
No, I'm not telling people. Go ahead, jump out. I don't want this person
Right.
jumping out of planes.
Right.
What happened?
We'll see.
I don't want that person jumping out
Right.
again.
We will see you next time with more summer films.
The Media Zone has been a Cable 2000 production.